Hey there, my name is Arondelsi and this is continuation of me creating web application using Next.js for my side project The Programming Language. In this video I want to finally finish the header for the laptop and for the desktop. So let's jump right in. In the header on the laptop I have a navigation here, so this is added. On the tablet we didn't have that. Then we have two icons, Discord and GitHub, and also we have a sign in button. Just a quick update. While working on implementation of the laptop header, I also went back and removed all the class name and children and extended from React HTML attributes for all the components that I have for socials. The root layout I also extended from the body element. I extended from div element, the menu item. And then in navigation, I changed the navigation itself, navigation item and navigation link. And in logo, I also removed the fill property. I don't need it anymore. I will be just using the current color. And then when using the logo as a monochrome, I'll be just providing the color on the parent element. This way, I will be able to provide both color and the hover color of the icon. Alright, let me show you the progress. So what I have here is two icons and a sign-in button, and also the logo. So these two icons are working, so when you click on it, it opens the Discord and the GitHub in the new tab, and the data I get from socials component. So I'm not like copy-pasting, I'm reusing the component that already exists. And the sign-in button is, on the other hand, it is a button that is rendered as a link. So let me show you. First of all, let me show you the way that I get socials. So I created a function called getSocial. And it is located inside of socials component. And it works like this. You feed it a name and then it searches through socials, and if it finds a socials with this name, it returns it, and otherwise it throws an error. Next thing is I added this part here, and it is really simple. I have a button here, I have two links which have inside of them Bootstrap brand icons. Yeah, and I also set the hovers and the transitions. Yeah, it is really simple. So on the button itself I have S property, which is specifying if the button should be rendered as some other component. You can see here that I'm checking if it is undefined, then I have a fallback to a button. This will be a union, I will be adding more colors later. Hyperlink reference. So this is properties that is required to render button as a link. You see here I have hyperlink reference, but I want to find a fix so I can inherit the properties. So if S property is provided, I want to inherit other properties for the button from this property. And then I have leading and trailing icons. And the rendering part is also simple. I'm just checking if the paddings should be different depending on if there's leading or trailing icon. Then I'm setting the text and the background depending on the color. And then I'm just rendering the component itself. And also I'm spreading the properties that are coming from here inside of the component itself. And if you check on the mobile, it still has the same functionality as it was before. But on the desktop, it is now showing two icons in the button. So next I want to add the navigation here. I fixed the problem with the button S property. So now I'm using generics to grab the S element properties. And I also created the global types. So I added the global types in tsconfig, and then I created a file global ts. And very important to use here declare instead of export, because declaration type, they don't allow exporting anything from them. Yeah, so I just added the helper distributive amid type here, and then it works like this. So on the button I grab the type of S element, and S element is required to be of type React element type. And then I'm propagating down this type to the button properties, and here I'm assigning it to S property. And then I'm concatenating the properties of the S element. And it's working like this. It is getting the properties of the S element, it defaults the properties to the button element, and then it emits the S property from it. And the last part I added the navigation here, and it was really simple to add because I have the navigation already built out, so I just added the styles on top of it. And it looks like this. So I have a navigation and then I'm mapping the header menu. You can see it here. I have just the links here. And then I'm building the navigation item and inside of it the navigation link. So it is this simple. It is just that the button implementation of the S element took me a lot of time. I never done this, so researching this part took me some time. So I accomplished my task for today and I want to commit my changes. So I just stop the server Let's do git add and then git commit. So it was day 9, like this. And yeah, so that is it for today. Thank you for watching and have a good day.